Hey, my girls, welcome back to our little safe space. If you're watching this, then Ramadan is either here or it's literally knocking on the door. And I don't know about you, but every year Ramadan feels different to me. It doesn't just feel like a month, it feels like an opportunity, like a checkpoint. Like Allah is giving us another chance to come back stronger and cleaner on the inside. And this year, I don't want Ramadan just to pass by. I don't want it to be about food, schedules, and sleep and random motivation for 3 days that disappear after the first week. I want it to actually change me. So, this episode is not just Ramadan vlog, it's a reset for my heart, for my habits, for my identity as a Muslim. You know what I realized? We romanticize everything: study routines, glow ups, becoming that girl, but we rarely romanticize becoming closer to Allah. And that's the only glow up that actually lasts. Ramadan is not about starving, it's about discipline, it's not about aesthetics, it's about sincerity. It's not about posting Quran's quotes, it's about leaving them. And I am saying this to myself before I'm saying it to you. Because if I'm honest, sometimes I get distracted, sometimes I procrastinate my salah, sometimes I scroll more than I reflect, sometimes I care too much about what people think and not enough about what Allah sees. And Ramadan is my reminder that I can reset that. This year, I want a different kind of Ramadan, not the performative, not the exhausting, no. It's just like focused and intentional. I want to wake up for suhoor and actually feel grateful instead of sleepy and annoyed. I want to pray Fajr and sit with my thoughts for 5 minutes instead of running back to my bed immediately. Want to open the Quran and understand that these are words meant for me, not just to finish pages, but to feel guided. And let's talk about discipline because everyone talks about motivation, but Ramadan is not about motivation. It's about showing up even when you're tired, even when you have classes, even when your energy is low. Especially for us as girls, balancing university, family, expectations, emotions, hormones, friendships, responsibilities is actually a lot. But maybe Ramadan is teaching us something deeper, kind of self control, that we are literally capable of staying away from food and water for hours. So, why do we say we can't stay away from gossip, from overthinking, from unhealthy attachments, from wasting time? If we can fast from halal things, we can definitely fast from the things harming our peace. This Ramadan, I'm quitting a few things. I'm quitting comparing myself to other girls. I'm quitting entertaining attention that doesn't lead to anything serious and delaying my goals because I'm scared of failure. All this negative self talk and things, I am quitting them. And I am replacing them with lowering my gaze, not just physically but emotionally, guarding my heart, staying with discipline, and because excellence is a part of our faith, speaking gently, protecting my femininity. Being soft doesn't mean being weak, it means being controlled, and control is power. I also want to talk about something that no one really says. Ramadan can feel heavy sometimes. You might feel guilty because you're not doing enough. You might feel behind. You might feel like miss a day of productivity. You might struggle with consistency, and that's completely okay. Allah doesn't expect perfection, He expects effort. He sees the struggle, He sees the tears, He sees the quiet dua you make at 2 a.m. when no one else knows what's in your heart. So, this month is not about competing with other Muslims, it's about competing with who you are or who you were yesterday. If last Ramadan you prayed only the obligatory prayers, this year add two extra rakahs. If Last Ramadan, you barely opened the Quran. This year, read one page daily. Small consistency is stronger than dramatic burnout. And can we talk about identity? Who are you becoming this Ramadan? Not just spiritually, but mentally. Are you becoming calmer, like more disciplined, more self respecting, more aware of your worth? Because being a Muslima is not just about modest clothes, it's about a modest heart, a heart that doesn't chase validation, a heart that knows its value comes from Allah. This is the era where we stop seeking attention and start seeking elevation. I also want to make this Ramadan practical. So, here where I'm personally focusing on is praying on time, no excuses, reading Quran daily, even if it's one page, making dua for clarity and strength, protecting my time from useless scrolling, and studying with ihsan because excellence in dunya can be worship. Two, if that intention is right. And I'm not saying this as someone who has mastered everything. I am saying this as someone who is trying to be better, trying to grow, trying to soften her heart, okay? So if you're watching this and you feel tired or lost or inconsistent, just let this be your sign. You're not behind, you're not late, you're not incapable. Ramadan is a gift, and gifts are not given to people randomly, they are given with love. Allah chose you to witness this month again. So don't let this pass like any other month. Sit with yourself, reflect, apologize, forgive, reset. So may this month cleanse our hearts, discipline our habits, protect our femininity, and brings us closer to the version of ourselves that Allah is pleased with. Ramadan Mubarak, my girls, and thank you so much for being here with me with this episode, and see you in the next one.